So my phone had cut off, but these people weren't raised like that. I promise you. Some were raised in very low vibrational environments in the household. They were put on to certain things, shown certain things, certain behaviors, characteristics, ways of being, of speaking, that kind of stuck with these people. And it's very shameful, but alarming when you have so many people that's either twice your age or just people who are willing, who are swayed to go against you, and you don't deserve what these people want to happen to you. You never deserve that. And I just want to speak blessings over your life, because whatever you've been going through has been at the hands of people who are hell-bent. So you got to step back and let them be hell-bound, because I promise you, and I'm going to let y'all say it because I don't want YouTube to block the video. Just know it's a place for people like that. There is no excuse. When people could have stopped, they didn't want to. When people could have apologized and rectified the wrong, they didn't even want to do it. People didn't know how to stop and let well enough be enough. I don't know what people got out of bullying you. I promise you to God, I don't know what people got out of bullying you, sabotaging you, wanting you to suffer. What you went through was just an inkling, right? Because I told you God was protecting you in the midst of evil. You would have been dead. So you got to think back. Whoever worked with these people, whoever conspired, whoever paid these people wanted you dead. They didn't give a damn about your life. Anything of what you showed these people, what you tried to prove these people, you tried to prove your love, you tried to prove your worthiness, you tried to prove that you could be different from your past. And I'd be damned. Somebody, they're just not there. You can't, what's the saying? You can't reason with insanity. You can't reason with someone who's crazy because they're crazy. They don't think rational. There's nothing rational up here, if there's anything up there. I promise you that. That's why it's going to go in one ear and out the other. People want what they want. They want to gossip. You understand what I'm saying? They want pettiness. They keep up drama. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be better. They want to seem better, but they can't even be themselves. People who would lie about their situation, keep their skeletons up in their closet, but wanted to come for you. Where they do that at? I'm sorry. I'm confused. Where do they do that at? At least you can own yours. Ain't nobody, let me tell you something. Stop telling people, listen, what that song is? Don't ask my neighbor, come to me. Don't be afraid. That's the song? Don't ask my neighbor, come to me. You gotta start telling people that. What you going around paying, trying to get information for? If anybody finna tell you about what I was about or what I used to do, hear it from the horse's mouth. I won't sugarcoat and I won't hide, but you're not my God. So I'm not finna hearken unto you, and I'll tell you what I want to tell you when I want to tell you it. People know you ain't vibing with it, bro. That's why they gotta go behind the scenes. They gotta go pay people. They gotta something wrong. I really just want to emphasize that something is wrong. You know it's wrong. You know something is not right, wrapped too tight with these people in their mind and their soul. Like, I don't understand why people couldn't just let you be. If you so bad, you ain't hitting up on it. Why are they going the distance and the mile to keep bullshit up in your life? Don't you know that takes energy, that takes time, that takes consistency with something, with money, with resources, with watching you, with paying people to get information on you? That shit is draining. And let me tell you something. This got to be a hobby. Because I know it ain't people's main source of income in 9 to 5. So they're finding time out of taking care of their kids, paying their fucking bills. You see why I'm saying something's wrong? They're finding time out of this, out of that, out of that, out of that. Oh, you know what? Plan of action 101. Let's try to figure out a way that we can go ahead and get them evicted. Hey, okay, plan of action right here. Let's figure out a way that Can you get some more money up out of them? Oh, hold on. Do you remember what y'all used to do when y'all was going out? Ooh, let's try to put out more videos and do character assassination. Hoes gonna end up and they gonna end up in jail. 1, 2, 3, Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Thing 1, thing 2, dumb, dumber. And you best believe there's a dumbest. Absolutely. They're all gonna get rounded up. I promise you that. I promise you that. Let them, don't sit back, don't say nothing. Some of y'all want this to happen. You like, you know what? I've endured for so long. I'm gonna let these people wanting destruction for me be the downfall and demise of their own life. I don't know where in the history of being a human being in the United States of America have I ever heard of someone coming out to seek someone else's ruin and demise and end up causing their own damn destruction. They end up falling into the same pit holes and graves that they so persistently and so consistently but patiently dug out for you. See, what gives me pause is not the fact that they're even willing to take money, pay money, do all this stuff. What's giving me pause, these people didn't mind it being a slow burn. They didn't mind patiently waiting to get information about you. Patiently just waiting on just how long it's going to take them down. That's how long it took for you to build yourself up. If it took time and people was patient, that what I'm trying to say is clearly you was somebody. And you don't even go around making it seem like something that it's not. You know what I'm saying? What that thing is that Glow said, they say that I'm cocky, always and forever. They just don't want to see me popping, right? What she say? It's something in that song what she did with Kirk Franklin. She was like, they say that I can't even be happy for my blessings. They say that I'm cocky, always and forever praising you. They just don't want to see me popping, or something like that. It was never about you got too big or you rose too high or you thought that you was bigger and larger than life. If you was, so what? They would have to eat that because you work for that. But anyways, it's not even about that. It's about the fact you can't even be blessed. You can't talk about it. You can't post it. It's like something with you. Oh yeah, man, I got a car. Next thing you know, it's getting repoed. All the tires done blew out flat. Like bullshit like that people be on. Because it's you, because it's something with you, something that people been holding against you. What, you know, I truly just feel like people just don't want to come out and say that they fans. They don't want to come out and say I'm a fan. It's really giving hashtag I'm a fan. It's really giving people are fans and never thought that they would be fans of yours. They never thought that you would have anything up in your life that would be worth wanting to sabotage or wanting to be better or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are. I don't know what these bugs and dim-witted people and degenerates of life, I promise you, and I'm being nice by saying that, I don't know what they got going on, but I promise you, if they ass got kids and they got bills that need to be paid, they need to focus on that. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb Fleeces White Snow. And they need to let that be the only thing that they focus on. Because that's the only thing that you focus on. So let's call it even trade. Focus on you and let me focus on me. Because if you're not bothering these people, I truly don't even understand why they're taking time about their day, their free time, after they wash themselves, finding in between. Got to. Especially because I know these people, in order to be paying and funding what they're doing, somebody got to be working. Somebody got bills that need to be paid. Somebody got kids that they trying to send money to or got to help out here and there. Somebody got mortgages that needs to be paid, got car notes that needs to be paid. They got groceries that needs to be paid. And in between that time of them trying to get that paid, they're minding your business. They're asking people about you. Don't want to keep your name about their mouth. They don't want to stop. They keep trying to goat you like this. Keep trying to make a mockery of your entire life and existence. And I just don't understand what they get from that. I promise you that. But this whole message, because see, I can go on and on and on. This whole thing was to let you know that God sees, and he's not pleased. Now y'all like, Victoria, how would you know what God is? You don't know. Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know. Well, let me tell you something. Look at the signs. You'll know when God is displeased about a group of people that shamed you and mocked you and grouped up to sabotage you and keep you stagnant so they could sit back and stand wherever they at with their overgrown, ignorant ass and say how they was better than you. How you ain't shit. Look it up. Look what they done did. Look it out. Look it out. Look it out. Look it out. Look what they did. Done got up there. Look out. They ain't no better than us. Degenerates. I promise you. They live to do all of this just to sit where they at and say, yeah, they ain't no better than us, man. Yeah, man. See what I said? See what I said? I told you I could pull it off. I told you I could do it. I told you. Ooh. Yeah. Dumb. I promise you. It's a place for people like that. They took time out their day. You need to look at that. What should give you pause is how they patiently put it together and how they patiently waited for you to fall. Because this took time. Everything that you've had to endure, I don't know how God is going to do it. I don't know when he's going to do it. I just know that he will never forsake you. It was never meant. He's not the one trying to have you cursed. I promise you that. He did something and to a certain degree and magnified you once before. He'll continuously do that for you. Don't ask me why he let this drag out for as long as he did. Don't ask me why he didn't move a second before. Don't ask me that. Especially when they're rhetorical questions. You should already know the answer to that. You need to check your circle. How God gonna bless you and bring certain things in when you got people who's been hiding behind masks and hiding their true intentions for you while he's protecting you in the midst of evil. Understand that as bad as it was, because God was shielding you, what was bad didn't end up being worse. You took some monumental losses, and it's going to be some great gains that's going to make up for those losses that you took. I don't know how great. I'm not going to get into it, okay? You shouldn't want to get into it. I promise you that. I can't tell you how to live your life because your life ain't been normal. Because of the enemies that you have. Because of the path that you're on. Something makes people tick about you. And it's crazy. Because I told you, I don't know what people trying to see. I don't know what they trying to pull. I swear to God. But if after all this time ain't nothing been pulled, and whatever it is that people think that they clocking tea, they clocking shit, because they ain't got nothing up on you, it's especially to the point where somebody would be like, oh, this would for sure destroy them. Let them take the move. Because I promise you, by them doing what they're doing, more people will see these people for who they truly are rather than how they portray themselves to be. And people will see what you've been dealing with through these people. Ignorance, pure ignorance, and envy and jealousy with no remorse or sympathy for your life. When you're dealing with something like that, I told you jealousy can kill. And that's exactly what they was trying to do. So when I say it was bad could have been worse. But it didn't get to that point because God, what? He kept you. And where God keeps, he bless. You understand that? So I can't tell you what he's going to do to these people, but sit back, test this word, pray about it, and you'll see what God has in store for you. When I say he prepared that table, people, anybody that's been abusing divination, right before God bless you, he could blind the insight and vision of your enemies so that they won't see the blessing. But when he says, I'm going to prepare it in the midst and before your enemies, he's not going to blind them from seeing what he going to have come in for you. He going to let them see it. And then he gonna let them go back to the drawing board and try to work up some more stuff to try to block it and sabotage it. And that's when their judgment is gonna start. Because he's gonna see at this point, they are unchanged, they're unhinged, and they're unhealed. So whatever he's gonna take them through, they're gonna go through there. Because something gotta sit them down. They're not understanding, they're not comprehending. And in that moment, you understand what I'm saying? That's when God is going to do what he's going to do for your life. And wherever these people are going to be, that's what that whole message in scripture means. Wherever they're going to be at, they will have a seat at your table, because wherever they're going to be, they're going to see me clean you off. They're going to see me restore your star energy. They're going to see me. They're going to see it happening for your life. They're going to see it slowly rebuild and manifest and restructure itself back up in your life, because it should have never been fucking broken and played with to begin with. You didn't bother nobody when you received these. You didn't shine trying to stunt on nobody. You had people who felt entitled. You also had people who felt like it wasn't fair. You had people who felt like envy, jealousy, however they was looking at you, that's where the hate was coming from. And the only thing that these people had in common was the hate for you, the disdain for you, to want to discourage you and break you. But God blessed you instead. They wanted you to be stressed behind these tests, but God gave you strength to push through and let you know that it was temporary. So, it's going to happen for you, and it has to happen for you because you chose to keep your faith. You chose to stay alive. You chose to continue to answer your call. And it doesn't matter about how these people feel, because you're out here doing what you want to do for your life. And you got freedom of speech. It's a free country. It's a free world. If you ain't out here being a menace to society and a degenerate, I don't know why people were so caught up in trying to. That's how you know when people start pulling and reaching and grasping for straws. They are so fucking pressed, but don't want to admit that they are a fan. Don't want to admit that they're surprised at your astronomical growth in life and how they all grouped up to want to stagnate it and stop it. How can you stop something when God has already placed somebody in position? Big dummies. Overgrown big dummies. I don't care what credentials or accreditations. Let me tell you something. If they had it, they should have stuck to the rivers and the lakes that they used to. I don't know why people had to step out from living their life, step out from living the fast life, the luxurious life, to focus on you and put plans together to destroy you and have you down. Something is very sick and sadistic about it. And I'm telling you, baby, whether it's coming from current people, past people, people from your hometown. Let me tell you something. A prophet will never be received in their hometown. That's why God was calling you to move. He was calling you out of those hometowns, because he knew these people wanted to stone you, wanted to forever hold a pass against you, wanted to forever be able to say something down on you. And most of these people, it's not because of what you really went out there and did. People want to hide behind that and say that they treated you that way, didn't like you because of what you went out there and did. But let me tell you something. We all have sinned and come short of the glory. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. See, there is no greater sin than the next man. If you know that you sinned, you sinned. You in the same category and boat as me. It ain't but I ain't do it like that though. But I didn't do it. No, but you did it. But you got a past though. But you got skeletons in your closet though. But like I said, a prophet will never be received in their hometown. Your hometown is where you grew up at. Your hometown is where people try to keep you small. Your hometown is the first phase of life that you go through that ignites. You get what I'm saying? It stimulates you. It puts you on the path that you need to be on, that God intended for you to be on. You get what I'm saying? This awakens you, but it's not meant for you to lay down your roots there, even though that's your hometown. Because again, these people were going to always try to keep you small because they know that you a big deal. I hope you understood what I just said. That's why they did things to try to break you down. Oh, you come running back. It's only a matter of time. Are you just going to cut communication off with me? Or if you don't want to be with me, nobody will have you. Nobody will receive you. You won't have nothing in your life trying to control you. Because nobody do it like you. Whether that's energetic-wise, physical, spiritual, emotional. You leave your imprint. I don't care what people try to say. People try to twist the truth because they're upset on what the truth is. And the truth is, like going back to what I said, how I first started this message. They know that you would never come back. They didn't make it very welcoming for you with the way that things ended off to even where you would even consider. They did it so dirty. They did it so nasty. They did it so foul. And that's your name. I mean, whoever, it's out there. So whenever people come across you, they're going to always, in the back of their mind, program. That's why when people see you, they laugh or they snicker or they do whatever, because somebody that was around you was saying something that they ain't had no business saying. And people who don't know you, they have to go off of what the people that was closest to you was saying. So when they see you, that's what they think. They don't think to try to come up and get to know who you really are and who you truly are and what you're truly about. Take the time to heal. Take the time to process what you're going through. And through it all, find a silver lining. Don't let nobody break your faith, break your hope. Whatever you're going through, whatever you went through, that's water under the bridge. So let it stay there, man. It is what it is. You ain't dead. You here. Life ain't over for you. As long as you alive, there's time and nothing but opportunity ahead. Nothing but opportunity. Free roam, free opportunities. As long as you are alive, for you to achieve what you want to achieve. Understand something, what people didn't understand. When they decide to come for you, the curses is going to boomerang back onto these people will outlive you. I hope you understood what I said. When it boomerangs back on them, whatever they sent out will stick to them and it will outlive you. What outlives a person's life? Generational curses. I don't think you truly understand the origin of your background, your family, these curses that you've had to break from both sides. And it just, the same way, like how I say, you had to get through it. And these people don't even understand when it comes back on them, it's not just going to hit them. It's going to hit their kids. It's going to hit their kids because of what they did to someone who did not deserve it. They think that they're suffering. Think about these people who got 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 16. Their life haven't even begun yet, and they've already cursed it. They don't think about that. Psh, flew over their head, didn't it? They was just like, oh, we're just sabotaging you. Got groups of people. Oh, we're just coming after you. Didn't think about their kids. Didn't think about any of that. That's how you could tell these people gone, and they throw like it with so much envy because they just don't know who they are, and you do, and you're not going to apologize for that. I don't know what they expecting. You could pull the dirt. What the fuck you gonna do with the dirt? I'm trying to figure it out. Anything that gets released, you gonna own it if it's the truth. Now, if it's the lie, you're going to expose the fucking lie. So I don't know what these bigots are trying to do, or what form or level of bigotry that they trying to damn practice. What chauvinist and narcissistic people we dealing with. Don't even want me to get it out. But I'm telling you, if it's pressure that people want, it's pressure that you're going to deliver. Because you know things too. So, like I said, we're going to keep it cute. We need to keep it cute. We need to keep it demure. We need to keep everything kosher, copacetic, jolly, and merry. Because shit ain't worth people's lives. I promise you that. It ain't that much envy and jealousy in the world, boo. Get over it. Go get you some pleasure. Go get you some money. Go get you some bread. Go get you a new man. Go get you a new this. Go focus on your kids. Okay? Let's not do that. Because if it's pressure that people want, it's pressure that they gonna get. You stick to yourself for a reason. You stick to your rivers and them lakes that the rivers and the lakes that you used to for a reason. When people do you wrong, you cut their ass off without a second thought about it. They know. You leave people to think about what they've done. Whether they circle back around and give you an apology or not, they cut. You don't want to deal with it. I'm so sorry. I don't owe nobody an explanation. Because nobody was real. Nobody was genuine. Okay? Nobody was understanding about your situation. So, like I said, that's your form of serving back to people what they did to you. They'll get cut about your life permanently. You're going to take care of yourself, your mental health. You're going to be the best parent that you can be. And in order to do that, to tend to your garden, people don't understand all the work that it takes to cut off the bad weeds, to put down the fertilizer, to get up, to water. All of that is a process when you're trying to tend to your own garden. You don't have time for outside fucking influences trying to come in and give you tips about how to run your damn garden that you woke up one day and decided that you wanted to start growing. Unfortunately, and you had those type of people. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Do you want to go start your own garden? Why don't you go do that? I don't understand what you're trying to give me advice that it's not needed over here. Absolutely. I don't understand why they keep trying to insert themselves up in your life. Like, we here. Do you see us? Do you want to be over here? No. I don't understand what you keep trying to. I saw you back there. How did you get up here? Oh, we just didn't think. Oh, I saw you. Trust and believe that. I saw you. I heard you. I felt you. I'm trying to get away from that. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to be around it. People know, but they act like they don't get a damn clue. So pray that when God deliver it to them, that it be blue. And if any of these messages resonate with you, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to join the JC gang. Okay, reach one, teach one, we ride together, we gonna slide together. JC gang for life. JC, back me up. GP, are you with me? You already know I'm your sister, I'm your friend. I come with that real, never that fake. I keep it 100 with you. I keep it a buck with you. Okay, I'm that shoulder that you can lean on. I'm that listening ear that you can vent to. Okay, and like I said, you ain't never got to worry about me switching up. Now, as far as, like I said, people and why they did what they did, you'll never understand why they did it. That's just who they are. That's their nature. They can't. It's like dropping a gem off, and I hate to say that, in front of the door of someone of a rundown apartment, and you thinking that you doing a good deed, and then that person get that diamond, and then instead of chopping that up, giving that to their family, and then blessing you on the back end, they trying to figure out more ways that they can get more diamonds up out of you. So now they start doing things, plotting, trying to figure out, how they could take you down, knowing very well with the plans that they have for you is to not have you succeed, not to have you elevate, to have you broke, homeless, and out your fucking mind. Trying to make the lies that they told about you stick. Anybody that can set you up like that for the good person that you are, hear me out what I say, you drop the diamond off at their door. Whatever that diamond signified, advice you gave people, money you gave people, time, your energy that you gave people, your body that replenished people, that brought things in for people in these groups that they was tied to. And all they could think about is sucking you dry, leaving you with shit. Dead, homeless, broke, destitute, nothing. And when these people came up in your life, or you came across these people, man, you had your thing going on, whatever it is that you was doing. So I don't think, you know what I'm saying, this is not to discourage you from being a good person. This is to let you know everybody is not you. So at this point, whatever ain't work and whoever ain't in your life, don't go out there no more in these new seasons and cycles that God is taking you to. Baby, let me tell you something. Don't go be seeking no friends. You don't know who this lesson should be teaching you a valuable lesson, baby. You don't know people. You could do for people, be nice for people. God showed you something. I feel like that's why he let it last as long as it did. Every single person, he read them to filth, and he allowed you to see how they truly get down. People will judge you. We live in a judgmental world. People gonna judge. They gonna look down. They gonna condemn what's different, what's not the norm, and then try to make you conform, and you're not gonna conform. Why should you conform when you're comfortable in your own skin and who you are? Somebody can't dig it, they need to get their ass on. Whatever breakups you had to go through, your heart got broken, you move the fuck on. You wish people well. I don't know why people can't wish you well. I don't know what's going on up in their brain. I don't know why they bringing up 10 years old trash. These people are trash. Put them in the bag, throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag and then throw it in the trash and then get it the hell up out your house and out your life, never to return again, because every single last one of these people were foul. The past is behind you. If they cannot accept the new you, they should have got on and stopped watching you. Something is wrong. And whether these people want to admit it or not, let me tell you something. God sees and he's not pleased. And you are going to receive a bonus for all that you've had to endure at the hands of these people. I promise you that. I promise you that. I do not have to lie. I wouldn't have came on here. So whenever this message reach you, I hope that you are able to, like I said, this is a continuance from my first part of my video that I'm posting. So I'm going to break these videos up in two because it would just be entirely too long if I put them together. So like I said, hopefully you guys go and listen to that first video, but throw these people in the trash and leave them where they at. You alive, you here, you got a world full of opportunities. So whoever don't understand to let well enough be enough because they done got to this point and think that they are untouchable, well, you're unreachable. Okay, and you are not to be touched. You are not to be messed with. You understand what I'm saying? So people can do it. People can do whatever they feel like they big and bad enough to do. You're going to continuously fight and get through it. Okay, and eventually there's going to come a point in time where the battles that you have to face are not going to be at the hands of these relentless enemies who want the absolute worst for you. There will be new battles that you have to face, new enemies and tests that you have to pass. This is why I'm telling you, whoever's been trying to keep you stagnant, they're not messing with your timeline. They're messing with God's timeline. You will accept any position, anything of what it is that life have to offer. If you're doing your absolute best and that's all that you can do, you're not going to stress yourself and overexert yourself and kill your damn self, because it's what these people want you to do. And they're sitting back waiting for it to happen. They're pathetic, they're miserable, they're bitter, and they're ducks, and they're dumb, and they're a disgrace to the people who brought them into this world. A disgrace, a complete disgrace. But if that's what they like being, a disgrace, then let them be that. Because them trying to put that off on you, that's null and void. And until next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. I love you.